What it do? Welcome to another banger. Today we're going to be talking about 4 games that are happening on Sunday Night Football. The Seattle Seahawks are taking on the Washington Football Team. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Arizona Cardinals. Kansas City Chiefs versus the New Orleans Saints. And the headliner, the Cleveland Browns, are taking on the New York Giants. If you want to know my predictions for all of the games on Sunday Night Football, please stick around till the end of the video, which I'll be going over all my predictions and as well deep diving into these 4 particular games. Per usual, if you haven't followed my socials yet, what are you doing? Follow me at Mr. Absolute Show. Also, if you'd like to join the Absolute Crew, smash that subscribe button. We're on a mission to 1,000. Come along for the journey. Now we got that out of the way, let's take a deep dive into the first game on the docket. Seahawks will be traveling to FedEx Field to take on Ron Rivera and the Washington Football Team. If you had told me a couple of weeks ago that these two teams were playing, I would have been like, oh my gosh, why are we even watching this game? I would have been totally disinterested, but now with Washington leading the NFC East by 1 game with a record of 6 wins, 7 losses, and the Seahawks battling to keep a wild card spot with a record of 9 wins and 4 losses, this matchup has great playoff implications for both teams. Hence why it'll be so exciting to see them go at it. At the beginning of this season, everyone was saying how Seattle needs to let Russ cook more and give him the ball and just let him put the team on his back. Ever since his stellar start to this season, Russ has cooled down quite a bit. I understand injuries to the running back position has played a big role because he isn't able to use play action as effectively as he was able to at the beginning of the season. But when you have so many weapons at the wide receiver spot, you need to get the ball out of your hands quicker. On the other hand, Washington has had a quarterback carousel this season, with them starting the season with Dwayne Haskins, then benching him for Kyle Allen, and then Allen getting injured by gruesome ankle injury and then being replaced by Alex Smith. But now it seems like Smith is going to be sidelined by a leg injury himself, and Haskins will have a shot at being the starting quarterback once again. He did a great role last week coming in when Smith was injured, but if Washington is going to win, it is not about how great their offense is, but about Chase Young and that D-line. They need to pressure Russ into making bad decisions, as we've seen that he does. This game will go how Washington Football Team's D-line goes, and I guarantee that. The next game I wanted to speak on is the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to State Farm Field to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Philly recently benched Carson Wentz in favor of rookie Jalen Hurts, in which you base off last week's performance seemed like the right decision. Jalen seemed to be more mobile than Wentz, and his arm strength seemed to be a lot more favorable to his team than Wentz also. It could have been the Saints weren't also expecting him to run as much as he did, and the Eagles took advantage of the Saints' lack of adjustments. But if Peterson can cook up a plan for the offense, maybe, just maybe, they will be able to take out the Cardinals. On the other hand, the Cardinals now have some film on the Eagles, and they can make some adjustments themselves. And honestly, the key to Arizona's success is going to be Kyler Murray and the Cardinals offense. He seemed to be unbothered by his struggles as of late. He needs to have a good game for the Cardinals, and not only for him, but for first-year coach Cliff Kingsbury. He needs to make up great game plan for them to execute if they want to be in the playoff picture, which the Cardinals want to go all the way. The Kansas City Chiefs are an absolute powerhouse. They have Patrick Mahomes at quarterback, Travis Kelce at tight end, Tyreek Hill at wide receiver, Le'Veon Bell and Carson Edwards-Helaire at running back. Their offense is so potent, and Andy Reid really knows how to come up with a scheme to make his team succeed. Kansas City Chiefs get enough publicity, that's enough, so we don't got to talk about them anymore. The New Orleans Saints have Drew Brees coming back after missing, I believe, 3 games because of a rib fracture, so he's going to give the team a little uptick. I'm not too sure because Taysom Hill did a great job in his effort at leading the offense, and Drew Brees doesn't have what Taysom has in the offense, as in his running. Brees is more of a standard throw in the pocket type of quarterback. Taysom Hill gave him a little bit more of a different approach, but we'll see how things go. Sean Payton knows how to create a scheme favorable to his team. I feel this game will be really decided by defense, and after letting the Eagles light them up last week, the Saints defense will have to take some of the frustration out on the Chiefs. The last game I wanted to touch on is the headliner for Sunday Night Football. It's the Cleveland Browns going to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. Colt McCoy will be starting for the Giants after Daniel Jones' woes from last week. And boy, oh boy, am I telling you, I'm glad Colt McCoy is starting. The Giants under Joe Judge have showed some resiliency to put together some great wins. I just don't see them being able to compete offensively with the Browns because as of late the Browns have been on a tear. The past couple of weeks you can just see the shift in the team's mentality and belief. Kevin Stefanski has really changed the culture the Browns have had for so long. Baker Mayfield's confidence in himself and the football team in general is out of the roof. Ever since Odell Beckham Jr.'s injury, the team has been a lot better, not just cohesively, but even Jarvis Landry has gone back to form in his role as Mr. Reliable. If the Browns lose to the subpar team like the Giants, all the momentum they've gotten this far will be for nothing, and they're going to be going back to irrelevancy and becoming the team that everyone knew they are, and they'll just be losing and losing like they've always known. But I really feel that the Browns have a change in their culture, in the way that they believe in themselves. Now the time you've been all waiting for, my week 15 predictions for Sunday Night Football. So I'll run through the games quickly, and at the end I'll give my 4 predictions that you've been waiting for. I'll take the Colts, Titans, Buccaneers, Ravens, Dolphins, Vikings, 49ers, and Rams. Now enough of the tease, let's get to what I think. Chase Young and the Washington football team will pull through a W and solidify their playoff hopes. The next game was a tough pick for me, but I have to go with the Cardinals. Hurts is too much of an unknown, and with the Cardinals having so much time to prepare for him, I just think they'll just have the key to the Eagles' demise. And we all know the Chiefs are going to win, so let's not even talk about that one anymore. And now for Sunday night headliner, I'll have to go with the Cleveland Browns. I just believe after heartbreak, they have all the anger and all the frustration they can take out, and I think they're going to win. Thank you for rocking with me for another one of my prediction videos. Please comment your predictions. I hope you guys will enjoy the games today and tomorrow. Like always, it's going to be a good bye.